Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, Ponies and Gentlecolts? This is the one, the only criticism guy 2009, aka Nintendo for 2011. Before I do begin, real quick, once again, this video is brought to you by Powerade, that mountain berry blast. I can't get enough of it. I've been getting a lot more of these than grapes lately. I don't know what it is. Usually, I just get the orange and green one most of the time, but I've been a little bit more addicted to these. I don't know what it is. It's just, ingredients that kick ass, I guess. Sucks if it's GMO, but if it is, sucks it tastes good too. But other than that, before I do begin, also really quick, want to give you guys a real fast update for my sorry about that. My Nintendo Free 2011 channel. I will be having a special My Little Pony Friendship is Magic double rain boom review because I know I already did this other one. It was called it was a fan made My Little Pony episode. It had something to do with Snowdrop, the one that like makes snow and hail out of her tears or something like that. She makes the stars and everything. She's basically like Princess Luna. She does all this outer space weather stuff, except she does it for snow. So, any of you guys want to check that out? I did that last week Monday. So if you want to check it out, be my guest. I'll put my second channel down in the description box below. Put a link to it. Tell me what you guys think about it. And without further ado, let's begin. So hopefully you read the title of the above and below. DHS, they're buying a lot more ammo than I thought they would be. I actually did this about a month ago. I was going to do this video a while ago back, but haven't had a lot of time to do, a lot of work and exercising I'm doing. And actually next year, I was actually thinking about going back to school again, going back to trade school a little bit because I already did a community college for like 4 years. But you know what? I wanted to, try something different with town instead of just doing cafeteria cook shit for the rest of my life. I really don't want to fucking do that shit forever. So you know what? I've been really preparing myself to, try to do something good in this world. So, next year I'm probably going to start going back to school. So you won't see too many videos next year. Like you usually do, almost like weekly, on a weekly, maybe daily basis, you'll see them. So hopefully you can see the screen behind me. I've been actually thinking about doing my videos like this for now because my roommate's laptop hasn't been acting right lately. So that's another reason I've been doing them in the garage or in the backyard or in my room lately because having technical difficulties with the laptop, unfortunately. So until we get that fixed, probably not going to be doing them in there for a while. Unless I do like a Pokemon unboxing thing, or if I do like, unboxing a merchandise or something like that, then I'll do it in my room. But until then, not going to happen for a long shot, for a while. Excuse me for a second. Hold on. Can't beat that. You just can't beat it. Flavor's all there. So, yeah, let's get on to this rant. So, basically, I was hearing rumors that the DHS, aka Department of Homeland Security, New World Order, little illuminatists fuckers that like to take over the fucking planet, like always, tell me something I don't know, okay? So obviously, that's not what I'm here to like, rant too much about. I'll probably do it for like 5-10 minutes. If I do it for over 20 minutes, probably gonna shut up there and might do a part 2 of this video. It's only if I'm in the mood for it. So yeah, basically, the Department of Homeland Security they decided to buy 360,000 rounds of ammo. Some people are saying it was 2.1 billion, others saying it was 6.5 billion. There's a lot of rumors and speculation going on about this. To me, I don't think it's a rumor speculation. I think it's the actual truth, hardcore, in your face kind of truth that the alternative media is trying to put out there. Like Sea Green for Liberty, Fabian for Liberty, Sea Green 34AK. Greenway TV, Alternative Media Television, those guys, him and Topher Morrison, they're doing a tremendous job. I salute them. They definitely got my respect. I've been suffering them for 2 years. Very awesome guys. Definitely check them out. And George for Title, of course. I can't forget him. And his partners in crime like Entrepreneurial Patriot, Batfinger 05200, and who else? That dude he used to do, that Mexican dude, I think his name was Occupy His Channel. He was chill. But yeah, let's keep going with this rant. So basically, I've been hearing more rumors, which is probably truth. Fact is crazier than fiction. Or I think it was fact is stranger than fiction. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Basically, what I've been hearing is that they're going to be using it for domestic use only, when in reality that when the New World Order shit hits the fan, ends up coming up pretty soon. Why do you think they're buying all these army tanks and all these drones and all these, stealth bombers and everything? Obviously, they're going to destroy every single person in the U.S. that they can possibly imagine, obviously, Why do you think they, they follow those very evil satanic fucking rules like the Bilderberg thing, you know, Georgia Guidestones. You know, if you don't know what Georgia Guidestones are, definitely Google and Bing it because I'm not gonna spend an hour long explaining to you guys what it is. Long story short, Georgia Guidestones, real quick, I'll do a quick definition of it. It's something that the government has to follow. They have to keep the population under, I think 5.0 or 5.5 billion people within the world. If it goes over that, they're going to have to kill a couple people. That's why they do all these disastrous events like Hurricane Sandy, Hurricane Earl a couple years ago, the earthquake that happened in Washington, the Haiti tragedy, you know, what else? China and Japan, the Fukushima bombing thing, you know. I mean, obviously, all this shit isn't happening naturally. It's happening usually from HAARP, it's happening from chemtrails, you know. Government's doing shit to destroy people's lives. Not even, if it ain't physically, it's either mentally, financially, emotionally, dictatorially, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That list goes on and on. Let's get back to the ammo, as you can see behind me, and as you can see on the screen. U.S. Department of Homeland Security right there, obviously. So, you know, with the DHS buying all these rounds, it does make me a little worried for the future. You know, if I do decide to have a family, which I've spoken on like multiple amounts of times. I've said it over and over again, like a broken record. I would never have a fucking family. But if it ever happens, you know, decide to get a wife, you know, have kids and shit, you know, I'm probably gonna end up moving all the way to Canada, somewhere in the forest or whatever, so that way my kids don't have to, you know, go through all these tragic events and shit, see all the crazy ass fucking mainstream media propaganda, fake ass bullshit that, you know, they feed the sheeple over and over and over and over and over. If I do have a wife, hopefully she's awake as I am, so that way we don't get into arguments and shit like George Vertitle did last year. You know, his wife is just sheeple, unfortunately. But you know what? Something he's got to live with for the rest of his life, and not me. Thank God. I mean, I commend the guy for, you know, I give him more power and shit because, you know, he's an awesome dude. You know, I'm not going to disrespect him and say, oh, he just sucks, you know, he's just a crazy-ass conspiracy theorist. Because, you know, I'm a crazy-ass conspiracy theorist, too. You know, I'm a truther, really. Not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not the ones that wear tin foils on my head and go crazy and believe in UFOs and ET and shit. Because my religion, when I grew up in Christianity back in the days, I was taught that ETs, extraterrestrials, are usually just demons or, you know, evil spirits that run the universe or whatever. They're not really no life out there. But you know what? At the same time, I don't want to sound like an atheist when I say this. No offense towards atheists, but there might not be any life out there. I don't know. Like, what if there is life, though? You know, I always answer that question. I can't answer the question because I have no idea. You know, only God knows. Depends if you believe in God or not. If you don't believe in Him, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you because it's pointless. Because it's like talking to a brick wall, obviously. And if you do believe in Him, hey, more power to you. You know, I believe in Him as well. You know. But other than that, one more thing I wanted to get off on this rant is that that bitch Janet Napolitano, you know, that fat ugly fucking bitch that looks like a dude. Basically controls everything, the drones, the stealth bombers, you know, sniper rifles, every assault rifle you can imagine, and all these bombing, you know, warheads that, you know, basically attack Iran in the Middle East 24/7, which I feel really bad for those people because, you know, they got to live in fear constantly because Obama's given a shot to kill as many kids, women and children, men out there as many times as he wants, over and over, you know, tenfold. That pisses me the fuck off because, you know, eventually, when he dies and goes to heaven, he's going to have to confront God for all the people that he fucking killed. All that blood on his hands, it's going to come back to bite him in the fucking ass. I guarantee you that shit. So he can laugh it up and live it up as much as he wants now, but you know what? Eventually, he will fucking pay when he ends up dead and he has to face God face to face, whether it be from old age or someone that's trying to assassinate him or some shit. So I'm not going to fucking do that. Fuck that shit because my life is actually a lot more worth it than getting killed, okay? So, yeah, last but not least, real fast, I wanted to get this out of the way really quick before I end this video. As everyone knows, you know, it's Easter time, you know, it's a time to get together with the family and everything, you know. Basically chill back, relax, you know, have a good time, you know. Had fun with my roommates and my friends earlier this morning, you know. Went out to this badass restaurant. If any of you guys that live in Vegas ever come visit Vegas, you know, 702, it's this one place, it's called Village Pub. Very awesome fucking food, very badass burgers, very awesome seafood if you're a seafood fan. Definitely check the place out. I highly recommend it. It's like 5 out of 5 when it comes to star rating. Definitely badass. Highly recommend you try out their food. very amazing chef and very amazing, high quality place, Especially if you want to get drunk off your ass and, play poker and shit, go for it. Go ape shit. So, yeah, that basically explains my whole rant on Janet Napolitano and her controlling the whole DHS, Department of Homeland Security, scum of the earth, as I like to call them, It's basically when the New World Order and FEMA camps end up happening for reals, with all these tanks getting driven in through Arizona and here in Nevada, California, maybe even all the way, they're getting flown the ship out to Hawaii because, they're preparing for something huge. There's got to be something huge-ass traumatic event that's going to end up happening. Not this year, maybe it might not be next year, next month, next decade, next century maybe. Might not happen for any of those for as long, I'm not trying to say like, long periods of time or whatever, as long as it has to take, it doesn't matter because the longer it takes, the more bigger the event is going to be, Nobody knows what that is, unfortunately, only God knows. So, no matter how long the time period is, it will happen. I guarantee you that. Mark my fucking words, it will happen. So, just be prepared, if the shit's the fan. Get a fucking bunker. Get 2 years worth of food like I got. Or get try to get some gold and silver so you could do some bartering, when the dollar ends up collapsing, because shit will get fucking intensified and will get fucking real. So, with that said, like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at on this planet. Take care. Peace out. God bless. And take care. Goodbye. And we'll see you soon. See you on the next vlog. And stay safe, everybody. Take care. And happy Easter. Can't forget about the Easter Bunny. Well, not the Easter Bunny. It's really when Jesus rose up from the dead. But you know what? Not going to get into religion, like I said. I don't want to step on too many toes. Yeah, happy Easter vacation, happy spring break, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gone and out. See you soon. Peace. Later, YouTube. Goodbye.